Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. This reading is for my beautiful Scorpios. If you are a Scorpio and you resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting a lot from this reading. If you're not a Scorpio but stumbled upon this video and you resonated with it, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, guys. Alright, so, I do have to thank you guys, my viewers, who consistently watch me because sometimes I wonder whether when I give out or I speak the truth, is it gonna hurt people's feelings? Sometimes, I think people don't realize that as tarot readers, we are conscious of people's emotions and people's feelings. But when the cards are dealt, it's like, I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna lie and tell you guys something that's not real, right? So, I just thank you guys for just viewing me and deciding to take that truth with you, whether it hurts you or not, and you take it with you and you use it to push you forward and align you to better things. I appreciate you guys for that, right? Because nowadays you have tarot readers that just sit there and tell you what you want to hear. Is he going to come back? Is your significant other going to come back or not? Like, that's cool, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like some of you guys are really just focused on you. You guys really want to heal, you guys really want to change, you guys really want to grow, and I salute people who really want to focus on them first, right? Not letting other people determine what their life is going to be. Other people this be the say so or be all for you in your future. So I just want to thank my viewers for that. Let's get started. Your reading today, we have the Queen of Wands energy. This woman doesn't matter, female, they, gender is not specific here. They're looking into, it's almost as if like you're praying. You're looking for it's almost like you're looking for a way out, or you're looking for something, you're praying for something, you're wanting to welcome a lifestyle change. You're wanting to welcome a different perspective. I feel like some of you guys are open to hearing different perspectives, which I love, right? Because we can't, there's stages in life where we're stuck and we can't receive anything because everything's just too triggering. You guys are literally knowing that it's time to open up and receive whatever needs to be brought in, and you guys are at that place, which is why it's significant for you guys. There's going to be a huge change coming up because you guys are ready to receive the data, the information from the source. We get the Five of Swords with the Ten of Wands here. Now, people could say these are bad cards. I don't ever see it that way. Let's not get that twisted, right? Because what I'm seeing here is two tools that are at your disposal. These are yours. This is the Ten of Wands. Do you see the heaviness out of that wand? I really want you to look at these tools. That sword that's pinned down onto the ground, heavy, strong. They're both showing statements here. It's a statement about two tools that are for you. It's a sword of truth. It's heavy. It's honest. It's clear. It's concise. It's cut and dry. It's to the point, right? With that wand, like I said, like you can see, I'm getting somebody seeing the truth and seeing themselves for who they really are, and seeing, it's almost as if like God's showing you that these tools are here and they've been here for you. You just have to claim them. The sword of truth. Some of you guys need to communicate. With the blue, right? Communication. Communicate. You get the Knight of Wands here. This person's praying for divine guidance to come in. But again, you see, it's a wand. It's the wand energy. Some of you guys have all these tools to utilize, and it's like you weren't, because you were stuck for a while, you weren't able to use them. Now remember, it's a wand. It's action. It's driving. It's a driving force. It pushes you forward to achieve, to create, to look within, to figure out what your deepest desires are, and speak it out into existence. Get the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, don't be scared. It's not a bad thing. It's just when we talk about the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's mostly directing at misalignment of personal values. It's almost as if like you're letting other people come in and determine what your values are, what makes you happy, what's best for you and your outcomes. You're letting other people determine that for you, what your values are, what's best for you, right? It's like that doesn't make sense. Everybody has their own set of personal skills. They have their own tools. They have their own set of values. Nobody else should be deciding for you what's best for you. And some of you guys are fed up with that. Some of you guys are done dealing with people who are not listening to you. And it's time to speak that into existence. It's time to let these people know, hey, I know what's best for me. I know what's my circumstances, and I know how to live it out my way. I know what my values and desires are. It's wand energy. Some of you guys are about to literally go off on some people here that have been trying to take control of the narrative in your life. And the only way you're going to do that is by taking control of yourself. Like I said, grabbing the tools and utilizing them. Stepping, it's like when I saw those two cards together, it's like stepping into your own power. Some of you guys are about to literally show a side of yourself with so much confidence, because it's one energy, it's confidence, it's fiery energy. You guys are about to expose that side of yourself, and it's going to take people aback. Some people are going to be like, whoa, I was just trying to give you advice. I was just trying to, like, you know, some people are going to be shocked when they hear you or see you in that way, because I don't think they've ever seen that side of you. Some of you guys are about to go off on somebody who's trying to tell you what to do. They're trying to step on your toes and you're about to go off. I don't even think you realize this. This is like something that you've been wanting. It's almost as if like you've been wanting to step into your power for a very long time, but you just haven't been able to. So you've been praying for the willingness to receive the courage to do this, right? Because this is, again, one energy. You see the orange and then the yellow. It's like the confidence that is being brought down to you through grace, so that you can step into your power and then speak that into existence. Let them know, hey, thank you. I know you're watching out for me, but you know what? I can take it from here. I can do this. I have power. I believe in myself. I know what my values are. I love you, but step it the fuck back. And I'm just saying that to say, I'm not encouraging you to go and say that to somebody. I'm just saying, unless if you want to, hey, you're a grown person, you know what you gotta say. But it's like, it's almost as if like you're at that point where you're just getting irritated because people are trying to try you. And you're just tired of sitting back and just letting people take control. It's not you. It's not within you. Maybe that's been you in the past, but I feel like some of you guys are getting that one energy to speak up and just roar into action. Like, not roar, but step forward into action. Some of you guys are going to step into some power, because it's illumination, right? The moon and the hidden subconscious. It's like whatever is coming out of the subconscious, something's going to piss you off, and you're going to realize you need to step into this power. You're going to have to step into this power. Because it's like you've been giving it away so freely. Some of you guys, unfortunately, you've been wanting to speak up and say something and take your power back, but because you're too afraid of what people are going to do or say, or the people are going to walk away, a tower is going to come in. Let that tower come in. It's going to make you angry. It's going to piss you off, and it's going to hurt you. But again, the tower only comes in to get rid of the things that no longer resonate with you, the things that were never really supposed to be with you at this stage of your life. Let that tower come in and take it with you. Take it, let it burn down whatever doesn't belong. You're at a new stage. You're at a different level at this point. It's like it's supposed to happen. Just understand. I know nobody likes towers, and you feel like it hurts at the moment, and it will, but then in 2 months from now, you're going to understand why that tower needed to happen. Some of you guys are so into the tower game, you're already understanding, because remember, Scorpio energy, they already go and do the work, the inner work, right? Some of you guys already know this is coming, and you're just like, well, when it comes, it comes. I understand. Some of you guys have to learn through the tower. It happens. That's how I learn sometimes. The tower has to come in, kick my little butt. It could be a small tower, it could be a big tower, but essentially it's there to teach me a lesson that nobody else is going to really, as long as you keep letting other people take control of your life, you're not going to have a sense of direction. you're going to feel powerless, right? And maybe you're just tired of feeling powerless. Some of you guys are just tired of it. I don't blame you. Everybody for that specific reason has, been given these tools so that you can go and be assertive and take your life, take control of your own life. Some people like to, not use, but some people love controlling other people. That's what people like. And then that's why when somebody finally stands up for themselves, other people can't understand it because they're so used to latching on and taking control of you. That's what they're used to. So then they're confused when you no longer decide to play that game. It's like the minute you say, no, I don't want to be that person, those people usually tend to go away because the lesson was there for that specific reason, to teach you to stand up for yourself and let them go. Now, if this happens where a person ends up leaving you because you stand up for yourself, that's great. That's actually a good thing, right? Because that's not aligned to you, right? But then if you allow another person, if you meet another person and you allow them to do the same thing, then you didn't learn the lesson. And then some people are wondering, well, why can't I just learn the lesson? Well, that's the thing. It's like old habits die hard. That's what it is. That's all it really is. But don't shame yourself for it. It's just sometimes some people grow up that way. You just grow up to be more passive because maybe someone in your family was more controlling. It depends on how you grew up, right? Maybe it was just easier to sit back and let people take control. Because maybe they wanted to take care of you. Maybe you felt like you needed somebody to take care of you, but it's like nobody else can take care of you the way you need to be taken care of. And that's why you're gaining the confidence to speak up and start taking care of yourself, because you realize nobody else can do the job that you can do, essentially, that you can do for yourself. We got the Ace of Cups energy, right? It's a whole new opportunity for you. You don't even know what's in this cup, but the whole point is that you're intrigued. It's an invitation, right? You're like intrigued. Well, it's a new opportunity. Why not take it? You don't know what's in there. It's foggy. It's not clear. But it's still there. Who are you? Who are you? It's time to find out what you are, what you're made of, what your potential is. You're strong enough to do it now. Some of you guys think you're really mean, but you're actually not. I just think some of you guys are resentful. You ever notice like some people, I don't want to say the word passive aggressive, but some people tend to like lash out by not doing what other people ask them to do. That's a form of lashing out. In a way, it's resentment, because it's still resentment. If you feel resentful if somebody's telling you to do something and you feel resentful, that's your body's way of saying to say no. But because some people can't say the word no, they just lash out and find ways to like be destructive. It's essentially still like an issue because it's bothering you. The only thing is, some of you guys, maybe when you were little, weren't able to speak up for yourselves. Maybe some people spoke up and then like you got hit with the belt or something. This is an example. We don't know why. Maybe you do know why. But it's like, that's the whole point. It's like the universe is bringing these towers, confrontations with people so that you learn to speak up for yourself and say no. That's why these people keep showing up. People that try to control you, because you need to stand up for yourself and say no. And I know people are trying to avoid this conversation because again, it's easier to just be like, okay, and keep the peace, but it's like it's not working for you anymore. That's why you're getting that rush of energy, and the guidance is to speak up. Find the power within you and stand up. If you don't agree with somebody's ways of being, then say it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? They walk away? Then they weren't your friends. They weren't your real friends to begin with. They weren't your real significant other. At the end of the day, real friends or real whatever, they stick along during the trials and tribulations or the disagreements or the arguments. They stay. The right people stay. The right people will understand. It's almost as if like, too, some people want to blame people for, it's almost as if like people don't really know that you have this side for yourself. And then when you do speak up, some of you guys are afraid that if you speak up, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna be abandoned. It's like an abandonment wound, abandonment issue. You're afraid people are gonna leave you. Maybe you were told when you were a kid that if someone doesn't listen, that they're not gonna like you. But it's like, bro, that's extortion. That's manipulation. That is. Because how is it that somebody's gonna leave you because you speak up for yourself? That makes no sense. If somebody plays those mind games with you, they're not your friend. They're essentially all they want to do is control you. And that's a dynamic in its own right, but it's like you're no longer fitting in that dynamic, which is the problem. Which is why you have a conflict, right? The conflict's there, take it. If you need to, take it. It doesn't mean fight people, it just means speak up for yourself. Some of you guys find that impossible. You need to figure out why. That's some issue that maybe needs to be explored through therapy or through some type of healing method. Because think about it, if you're that afraid to say no, whoa, that's not cool. That's like you hiding parts of yourself. Um it's essentially, think about it, if you're not speaking up for yourself in front of others, that means you don't speak up for yourself to yourself. It's like you're not even being heard, you're not listening to yourself. And I feel like that's what really causes or harbors resentment within yourself. And that's why maybe you attract people like that. We don't know, right? Again, everybody's situation is different. I'm not trying to call you out or anything. I'm just saying that essentially that needs to be looked at. Because you can't keep going around thinking everything's going to be peace and roses and no, no, you're never going to be happy like that. And now's the time to speak up. If not now, when? Listen to your emotions. Some of you guys are terrified. Some of you guys think you can't console yourselves, but you can. Some of you guys, I think maybe that's the opportunity too, is this is the opportunity for you to hear yourself. What is essentially, how can you best cater to yourself? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. If you don't know the answer, that's okay. The fact that you're asking means that you're ready for change. You're ready for transformation. This is a process. Some of you guys, I feel like you guys are mean to yourselves because it's hard to admit that. But we all have stuff like that. We all are either people that lash out or try to control, or we're people that are passive and let people try to control us. It's just how it is. Let's not take it so personal, right? But it's like, no, it's okay. The fact that you're healing this and admitting this and learning to face this, that's the thing you should be amazed at. It requires change, which is the scary part, but it's like you can do this. Got a Seven of Pentacles energy. See, it's like there's this fire inside you. Look at the little flower. I never noticed this little flower inside. There's this fire inside you ready to be explored, ready to be looked at, ready to be just into existence, spoken into existence. It's like this part of you that's begging for your attention. The time is now. It wants you now. I think that's all I have for you. You end with the Four of Wands, right? It's like at the end of the day, it adds it's like a, once you figure out what you want, once you figure out what your needs are and you listen to yourself and give yourself what those needs are, it causes a Four of Wands foundation. It's a strong foundation. It's going to be harder for a tower to come in and hit you when you already have control of who you are and you hold yourself accountable. In a loving way, of course. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. It's essentially, it's a lot of cards, so I think that's it. All right, Scorpios, I love you guys. Bye. Oh my God, did I say Scorpio? Yeah, Scorpio. Love you. Bye.